A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, people. Just the facts from your Praphit. This cult classic here. You might be like me. You haven't seen it in a while. So I watched it. It's been a while, maybe since I was a kid, since I watched this. And what are the lessons that they're trying to teach? What are the lessons you should be getting from it? And is it even a good movie or special, whatever you want to call this? It's 25 minutes long, so it might be more special than the movie. Here we go, people. Fact number one. Charlie Brown's friends are assholes. Pretty much. They're the worst. They're the worst. Lucy's a bitch. Sally, his sister's a bitch. Linus is going to grow up to be one of the leaders of MAGA. The way he whitewashed the Thanksgiving story, people. I mean, it just... And he looks all innocent, sucking his thumb, his blanket and whatnot. No. MAGA, terrible. Peppermint Patty's a sexual predator. Because, Charlie Brown's what, 8? Peppermint Patty comes across as a teenager to me. I don't know. I feel like she's older than what's, like, the dude, what's his name? Charles something or other wrote, he said he wrote her as a tomboy. Look, there's nothing wrong with lesbians. Who doesn't love, we all love lesbians. But I just want her to be a proud lesbian. Is she a lesbian? Then be a proud lesbian. That's all I'm saying. She might be trans. Which, again, not a problem. Who doesn't love trans people? Well, Linus and his MAGA people don't. But if she's trans, just be proud. Be proud. Whatever. But she's, as far as Chuck, as she calls him, Charlie Brown, she's hot for Charlie, but she's trying to get in Charlie Brown's pants. And you're going to say, probably that's weird, that's gross. They're kids. Yeah, exactly. That's just special, people. This movie, if you will. Marcy is shady. I don't know if she's got bodies in her basement or what. And then there's Franklin and Schroeder and Pigpen. They're kind of cool. Pigpen needs to take a shower. All right? He's being an asshole. His kids have got to be watching him. I guess if there's no parents around. There's no parents. Lack of supervision. Lack of structure. All right? So who knows? I don't know enough about Franklin to know whether he's an asshole or not. I feel like he's the one black dude around. He's trying not to say anything. Trying not to show too much personality because he don't want to get kicked out of the group or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So Schroeder might be the only cool one who's playing the music in the background. Playing music. The facts. His friends, assholes. Fact number 2. The plot is always about Charlie Brown's... him being a pushover. Charlie Brown's a pushover. That's always the plot. In this, he has a Thanksgiving date with his grandmama. All right? And Peppermint Patty finds out that where he's going to get Thanksgiving at. And Peppermint Patty invites herself over as well, because she's a sexual predator trying to get in them pants. And she invites herself over, and then she invites a bunch of other people. Almost everybody. She didn't invite Lucy because Lucy's a bitch. The bitch is one out of all of them. She invites everybody, right? And look, I'm not being hard on Lucy. She knows what she's doing with that football. Always taking it away. No, bitch. So she invites everybody. Peppermint Patty invites everybody. Charlie Brown's being a pushover, all right? The whole plot is him trying to deal with the grief, if you will, of having to deal with all this, and those friends come over and don't want to hang out with any of them because they're all assholes. All right, so you gotta fight for yourself, Charlie Brown. Fight for yourself. Fact number 3: all these parents need to be locked up. You might say, what parents are you talking about, John Praphit? The ones that are not around. None of them are around. There are no adults here. None of them. They're all just letting their kids do whatever they want. These kids made a meal out of like popcorn, toast, and candy. And like milkshakes. No, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And these kids are growing up. They're not getting into big time trouble like the Simpson kids, you know what I'm saying? The Family Guy kids. Because they're growing up, because they have to be, because their parents are never around. Parents need to be locked up. I guess it wouldn't really solve the problem of lack of structure. You know what I'm saying? I guess someone would have to take all these kids in. Seems like something Angelina Jolie could do something like that. She loves kids. Her and Madonna. She take the Peanuts kids. Be fine, but the parents need to be locked up. Fact number 4, Snoopy is a godsend. Snoopy does all the work. They're trying to prepare a meal. There's like 2 meals. Because there's a meal for the grandma meal, which we don't see because we don't see any adults, no structure. But then there's a meal that has to be prepared for the friends that Charlie Brown doesn't want coming over. And Snoopy does all the work. He gets all the prep. He fights with a chair. A chair comes to life. Snoopy fights a chair. And it's not a shock to anybody, apparently. So that happens. And Snoopy fights off the demonic chair by himself. He cooks the food by himself. And he does all the work. He keeps everybody together. He's keeping so the people, crazy. The moral here, let me get to the grade first. The grade, people, what carries this movie, this / special, is the music, which is great, and Snoopy. Snoopy is the only interesting one. The only one here who's not an asshole. I think even Woodstock's an asshole. But Snoopy in the music hold it up for me. Kind of this nostalgia as well. So if you have any sort of emotional connection with nostalgia of this, it'll work for you even today. I'm going to give it a generous B- and a hand clap for a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. All right. The moral here is you got to stand up for yourself. Don't be like Charlie Brown. What Charlie Brown should have done. All right, what he should have done, he should have gone to kick the football in the beginning. Lucy's holding. Instead of aiming for the football that he knows Lucy's going to take away, he should aim for Lucy's face. You kick her right in the face. You tell all your friends to go F off. And then, you get with the only friend you have that's not an asshole, Schroeder, and you make like a rap music album or something like that. You make a rap album, make a bunch of diss tracks against all your friends, and you grow up to be strong like Eminem or something like that. That's what this should turn into 8 Mile. Turn into 8 Mile. Facts. And happy Thanksgiving.